Would you throw away a creepy doll if your child said it was scaring her, and then had nightmares about a monster? That's exactly what I did. And now my mom is furious because it cost her $70. So, AITA? My mom, 47, gave my 2-year-old daughter a lifelike baby doll for Christmas. My partner and I didn't like the doll much, but my toddler seemed to enjoy it, and my mom is a huge doll collector, so we let it go. A few weeks later, things started getting weird. My daughter had trouble sleeping and began waking up with night terrors. One day after a nap, she told me, "They scare me." When I asked who, she said, "The monster people. Do you see it? Right there." I looked where she was pointing and saw a balled-up comforter, which I thought must have confused her. But I couldn't shake the feeling that something wasn't right. Things escalated. My daughter's sleep got worse, and my partner and I were exhausted. I started sleeping on her couch at night to keep her company. 2 nights ago, my partner decided to sleep in her room alone to assess the heating issues. That night, he woke me up in a panic, saying he'd seen a spirit in the house. He described a vivid nightmare about an oil tanker exploding, followed by footsteps that sounded like our daughter's. He felt a hand on his forehead and thought it was her, until he realized she wasn't upstairs. Then something started choking him. He managed to break free from the paralysis and ran downstairs to tell me. We immediately started praying, and our daughter woke up, oddly calm, thanking her dad and asking for pancakes. While we ate, I reminded him about the time she mentioned monster people in her room. I also brought up the doll my mom gave her. When I asked my daughter if she liked the doll, she said, "She scares me." We took her back to her room and asked if anything in there frightened her. She pointed to a corner of the ceiling and said, "Right there. There's a monster. It looks like a dog." That broke me. I was in tears. My partner opened the windows, prayed, and got rid of the doll that same night. Since then, our daughter has slept perfectly. The next day, I called my mom to explain. Before I could finish, she gasped and asked, "What did you do with the doll?" When I told her we got rid of it, she was furious, saying she could have gotten her $70 back. I explained we weren't keeping the doll after what happened, but she insisted, "Put yourself in my shoes." I spent $70. That was the last straw. I hung up and blocked her number. I'm still in shock over her reaction. I thought any grandma would prioritize their grandchild's well-being over the money spent on a gift. So, AITA for getting rid of the doll and cutting off my mom? Or was her reaction normal? Let me know what you think.